That new clothing store is...
If she wants to be friends, you need to let them
Maybe I can use this to my advantage.
I want blood! Kick him in the Johnson! I want to see some blood! You look pathetic! Into him! Come on! Break it off! Now you want blood! I said break it off! Look at that ridiculous fighting! You look pathetic!
Hopkins, you're such a whip!
Come on! Break it off! Get into him!
That looks like it hurt!
I've got a lot of money to bet on this!
Hopkins, you're pathetic!
Oh, how very amusing! Knock him unconscious! Be glad I don't answer the trick!
I could do so much better, you know?
A fight! Oh, how very amusing!
That's the best you can do?
I want to see some blood! Get into him! Come on!
I'll do a round against Hopkins after this fight, if there's anything left.
Knock him unconscious!
Careful!
Knock him unconscious!
I love watching a good match. His left eye looks swollen.
A fight! Oh, how very amusing!
Couldn't you just be friends?
Like my shoes? They're genuine puppy leather. $50 says that Hopkins is going to bite it. Hopkins is surprisingly tough.
Take him out!
Oh, don't worry. Jimmy's tough.
It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
I want to see some blood!
I can do so much better, you know? Move like a bee, sting like a bee.
Come on! I'll make him bleed!
I love watching a good match. Like my shoes? They're genuine puppy leather. Hopkins is surprisingly tough. Hopkins, you're pathetic.
Oh, how very amusing! Knock him unconscious! I want to see some blood! Uncivilized, but I can't look away. I've got a lot of money to bet on this. Be glad I don't enter the fray. Be glad I don't enter the fray. Showtime! I've got a lot of money to bet on this. I've got a lot of money to bet on this.
That's the best you can do?
You look pathetic. Be glad I don't enter the fray.
That looks like it hurt!
Knock him unconscious.
Oh, don't worry. Jimmy's tough.
Knock him unconscious. Be glad I don't enter
That's
the
the
fray.
best you can do?
Be glad I don't enter the fray. Oh, how very amusing.
$50 says that Hopkins is going to bite it.
A fight. Oh, how very amusing. Be glad I don't enter the fray.
I still think Hopkins will lose.
Look at that ridiculous fighting.
Couldn't you just be friends?
Hopkins, you're pathetic.
Break it off.
I'll do a round against Hopkins after this fight, if there's anything left. Hopkins, you're such a whip. Hopkins is surprisingly tough. I could do so much better, you know? Hopkins, go home! I love watching a good match.
Oh, don't worry. Jimmy's tough.
His left eye looks swollen.
Careful!
Like my shoes, they're genuine puppy leather. There's another round after this? Move like a bee, sting like a bee. Hopkins, you're pathetic.
Oh, how very amusing. Be glad I don't enter the fray.
I'll do a round against Hopkins after this fight, if there's anything left.
That's the best you can do?
Uncivilized, but I can't look away.
and real.
I want to see some. I've got a lot of money to bet on this. I love watching sport. But not for one Be glad I don't get the fray. Show some spirit, man.
It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
I've got a lot of money to bet on this. Take him out.
That looks like it hurt.
Be glad I don't get the fray.
There's another round after this?
Spirit man! A fight? Oh, how very amusing. We want blood.
$50 says that Hopkins is going to bite it.
Take him out. Show some spirit, man.
Hopkins is surprisingly tough.
When she gets older.
Uncivilized, but I can't look away.
Move like a bee, sting like a bee.
$20 on a dumb book. Get it to him. Come on.
I love watching a good match.
$50 says that Hopkins is going to bite it.
Hopkins is surprisingly tough.
I could do so much better, you know? Hopkins, you're such a wimp!
Oh, don't worry. Jimmy's tough.
I love watching a good match.
Like my shoes, they're genuine puppy leather.
His left eye looks swollen.
Move like a bee, sting like a bee. That's the best you can do?
But I can't look away.
Hopkins, go home!
Careful!
Oh, how very amusing.
I still think Hopkins will lose.
Hopkins, you're pathetic!
His left eye looks swollen.
I still think Hopkins will lose.
Couldn't you just be friends?
That's the best you can do?
I love watching a good match. It's a wonder Hopkins is still standing.
Hopkins, you're pathetic!
But I can't look away.
Oh, don't worry. Jimmy's tough.
I could do so much better, you know?
Move like a bee, sting like a bee.
I'll do a round against Hopkins after this fight, if there's anything left.
Careful!
Move like a bee, sting like a bee.
Hopkins, you're pathetic!
A fight. Oh, how very amusing.
Careful!
Show some spirit, man. His left eye looks swollen.
Take him out.
That looks like it hurt.
Hopkins, go home!
Show some spirit, man.
Hopkins, you're pathetic!
His left eye looks swollen. Oh, how very amusing. Hopkins is surprisingly tough.
Move like a bee, sting like a bee.
I'll do a round against Hopkins after this fight, if there's anything left.
There's another round after this? Move like a bee, sting like a bee. Like my shoes, they're genuine puppy leather.
Hopkins, you're pathetic!
That's the best you can do?
I love watching a good match.
Careful!
Hopkins, you're pathetic!
I love watching a good match.
Couldn't you just be friends?
Hopkins is surprisingly tough.
I could do so much better, you know?
Hopkins is surprisingly tough.
And done. There's a little problem. Your parents have to be members of the board for you to be eligible. Tell you what, old chap. We'll give you that old abandoned beach house. Should be nice once you clean it up.
My work here is done.